Hey, I appreciate you watching Mondays with Mike. Last week I said I'd have a special announcement this week, and here it is. And you may already know about it, but Stephanie and I committed in February, March, and April. We prayed through the opportunity to plant a church in the Stony Creek to Burlington area along the 40-70 corridor, and where there's just a tremendous population explosion, and we are excited about the opportunity to do that. Westside Fellowship is going to be one of our supporting churches. Pastor Jacob and Elizabeth and the crew have come in alongside us, and they're excited for us, which is a great blessing to us. The Mercy Hill Collaborative, a church in Greensboro named Mercy Hill, who coordinated a collaborative of churches, a network across the region dedicated just to planting churches, has embraced us, adopted us to be church planters through them. So the Mercy Hill Collaborative is supporting us. One of those collaborative churches is a church called Perkinsville Church in Boone, North Carolina, and they have embraced us most fully. And I'm actually the part-time missions pastor there. Starting in June, I started driving to Boone once or twice a week, and to help them reach the city of Boone, the Appalachian State University campus, and do all the things that they've been doing for some time. The Lord is tremendously blessing that church. They've grown a whole lot recently, and they have a bunch of App State students. And so I'm their missions pastor, and Pastor Seth and Stacy and the whole church there has embraced Mike and Stephanie and the Oaks Community Church, probably beyond my wildest expectations. They're all in on us. And so I encourage you to pray for Perkinsville Church in Boone and all that they're doing. They hope that we actually gather a team from Boone for about a year. Between now and May, I'm going to serve on staff at the church in Boone. And they hope that a group of people are willing to move from Boone to Burlington to plant the Oaks Community Church with us have our kickoff service next fall. And so pray for them, pray for the folks that we interact with here. There's already several that have committed. There's a large contingency of Burlingtonites at App State, so pray for them too, kids that are naturally in transition, college students. Then there's a core group in Burlington already. We already have been meeting with a core group of people in Burlington. We're meeting every Sunday night from now on until we go to Sunday mornings regularly with a core group team, and we're meeting at Holly Hill Mall in the business center. And so every Sunday evening we have core group meetings. That's soon going to turn into just like a worship service where we just meet for some singing, some preaching, and some praying, like a traditional worship service. We'll be doing that on Sunday evenings throughout the fall and into the spring. And the next May or so, we'll start having Sunday morning services regularly. And we'll have some Sunday morning services between now and then, but Sunday evenings primarily. If you're interested in finding out more about that, you can go to our website, the OCC.church. So THEOCC.church, or the Oaks Community Church, or our websites. And Caroline is the lady at the Perk who's making all that happen. And she's right behind the camera, smile and wave at her. And so go to our website, and you're going to be able to pray for us intelligently. There's a little prayer request list for us about ways to pray for what our needs are. We have people needs, we have financial needs, we have location needs. We have a lot of needs, and we're just asking you to pray intelligently. So the prayer list is there. We just mentioned financial needs. We need to raise funds. The collaborative that we're a part of expect us to raise a significant amount of money so that we can go into this church kind of healthy from that perspective and be equipped to reach the area, the Elon College area, Elon University area, and the college students that are on campus there, and then the community in the Alamance County, Burlington area that's so diverse. God has called us to kind of reach the nations that have been brought to Burlington. God has brought the nations to us, and so we desire to be a church that is reaching the nations in our Jerusalem, in our Burlington, in our circle of responsibility that God has given us. And we want to equip every generation from the great-grandmas on down to the college students. We want to equip every generation to reach every generation in every nation. And it sounds like too much for us to do, and it is. And we want to partner with other churches that have a similar value that says we want to reach every generation. We want to teach every generation to reach every generation. And we want to equip them to do so in every nation. Jesus said, I want the nations reached. And so he's brought us some of them, and we're going to equip those folks to go back, whoever wants to go reach the nations. It'd be great to see at the Oaks Community Church a few years from now, the American flag flying, because we've got some Americans worshiping with us. But then it'd be neat to see all kinds of countries' flags flying because they're under our roof worshiping the Lord with us as a believer. Well, how cool is that? It would be an answer to Jesus' prayer. Jesus prayed in John 17, I pray that the disciples are perfectly one as he and the Father were perfectly one, so that the world would know that you sent me and that you loved them. Jesus tied the success of the Great Commandment and the Great Commission to unity among his followers. And the Oaks wants to be an answer to Jesus' prayer. And for too long, I've been the reason for his prayer. We want to change that and be the answer to it. Again, if you want to find out more about it, go to our website. You can check out our prayer request list. You can check out what our values are. Maybe those will be up in a week or two. But then you can also give if you feel led as you're praying for us to give towards what we need to raise so that we can do this in a healthy way. There's a way to give on our website. You can give a one-time gift. You can give monthly. You can pledge to give so much by the end of the year. Just give as the Lord leads. It's going to be neat to see how the Lord pricks the heart of people that we've known throughout the 30 plus years of being a pastor, being in ministry. My wife and I are connected to people all across multiple states. It's going to be neat to see how the Lord just kind of provides for his work. And if you know us, you know that whatever comes to the Oaks Community Church, we're going to invest in eternity. We're not a bank. We're not a business. We're a living organism that's investing in eternity, and it's making disciplers of all nations. And so partner with us. So as I wind down, if I've confused you more than I've helped you, just go to the website, email me, let me know. I'll be glad to answer any questions that you have. And over the next year, I'm going to be back and forth from Burlington to Boone countless times. Love it up in Boone. Our oldest son, Mitch, went to App back in the day. He was on the team that beat Michigan and has a couple national championship rings. And he has sons that are decked out on App State gear right there who has said, hey, Grumpy, let me hear a go Appalachian. Never forget, you're greatly loved.